All right, just a short video on a Samsung uh, refrigerator. We bought this in 2017, and I feel like I can review it at this moment in time. So we got the one with the screen, which, seems really cool. This refrigerator has apps. I'm gonna scroll here. It can play. Trying to playing with it even now. I can play YouTube videos. I can watch, different videos. I can mirror TV on the screen. There are a ton of stupid things that you can do with your refrigerator that I convinced my wife that I needed. And it turns out, besides the ice maker, which, unfortunately last year we had to have replaced. It cost us $800 to have it replaced because of what I would call a defect with Samsung in their ice maker ability. But they clearly knew there was a problem. It wasn't under any type of warranty, and so we had to spend the money, and it was like $800 to have a guy come over and resolve it for us. Now you might wonder, why is the refrigerator so empty a year after having the ice maker fixed for $800? And again, we must have paid about $2,300 for this refrigerator in 2017. Again, latest and greatest technology that you didn't need. There are cameras that I can see inside and see all my food. Never once have I ever used the cameras unless I was like being a show off and was like, hey, look, I can see inside my fridge, I'm at the bar, and they were like, oh, that's cool, yeah, great. Never once have I ever been at a grocery store and said to myself, let me see if I have eggs or butter. Not a necessary thing. You know what you have in your fridge. You don't need cameras inside of your fridge to see what you have, and it's just the stupidest thing. It's okay, I've got that, and that's great. The ice maker, again, very discouraging that it's just a bad design, and it's still working right now. Unfortunately, back here there's a unit, I don't know what you would call it, but it's the thing that keeps the refrigerator cold, that died. Now, we paid back in 17, $2,300 for this refrigerator. The guy came over, it cost us $130 for him to come over, look at it and say, yeah, you need one of these. And he said it'll cost you $3,000 to have one installed. So I said, how much if I bought the part and did it myself? He's like, it's $465 if you buy the part. But you can't do it yourself because you got to cut into the line, put Freon in. It's this whole thing. For another $2,000, we're better off going out and getting another refrigerator, not a Samsung. We will never buy another Samsung. We have a lot of TVs. Maybe that's what I was like. Hey, Samsung's doing good. Look, we got our house filled with Samsung TVs. Let's get a refrigerator. It was a mistake on my part. Should have listened to my wife. You don't need this. Calendar never used. It plays music. I can say, hey, Alexa, play a song, and the damn thing's gonna go, hey, and play a song. It used to be called Bixby. Now it's Alexa. Here's something you don't think about. In 17, when we bought it, there was software developers that try to talk fast because the other refrigerator is coming to replace this one that is now broken. And not that we didn't get 8-9 years out of it. They say that's good. 5 to 8 years is what they say to expect. But anyway, let's get back to the fact that you don't need this screen. Never buy a refrigerator with a TV, stereo. Again, calendars I never use. Apps. Oh, that's what I was saying. The apps. In 17, they had people who were working for Samsung that were developing apps. Guess what happened after a couple of years? Nobody bought the damn fridges. They stopped making apps for the thing. It got slower. They discontinued their support for this. And really what we have in 2026, it's January 2026, we have a refrigerator that nobody's building, any technology for. It's all stuff that you're lucky if it still works. This is the worst decision I ever made. Now, that going forward, this drawer still works, right? So we have our, sodas in there and stuff. And then this is the freezer. And in my opinion, the freezer was just not big enough. Gotta empty that out. The freezer's still working. But again, the guys are gonna show up in a couple of minutes. They're gonna bring us a new fridge. We did not get one with a screen. We did not get a Samsung. I'll show you the next one. It's nothing special. It still costs us $2,000 in 2026, but this is clearly overkill. So my wife tried to talk me down in 2017. Things were good. Life was good. I said, hey, if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get one with a screen on it, because I don't know, it made me feel, I don't know, it made me feel better, important. I don't know why I bought it. It looked cool. I liked technology and I bought it, but worst decision, waste of money. And it was a few $100s, I guess, but it's still a waste of money. And I would not recommend Samsung as a refrigerator. I feel like they concentrated so much at the time on putting a TV set in my refrigerator, and it's beautiful, but they didn't concentrate enough on things that were important, like making the damn thing run, making it old school, that it lasted 20 years, making it so the ice maker was effective, and I didn't have to spend $800 to get it fixed just last year, and now the whole thing's junk. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. I wanted to make this video. I felt that since I've had it so long now, I could give a decent review. This is my quick review because, they're coming. They just said, hey, we'll be here, and they're gonna give us, bring us our new fridge. So I wanted to get a picture of this fridge, show it. Again, it seemed like a good idea at the time. It was not. Samsung, don't buy it. Don't buy a screen on your refrigerator. It's a waste of money. All right, that's it. That's my view, my video, and I gotta go watch for the guys to come and bring my new fridge. Ciao.